Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. The sun sparkled across the crystal-clear waters of Antigua, painting the perfect backdrop for a romantic day in paradise. Mel and Cindy, one of the most talked-about couples of the season, were ready for an adventure that was equal parts thrilling, romantic, and maybe even a little nerve-wracking. From the moment they stepped onto the boat, Cindy was glowing with excitement. Her laughter was contagious as the sea breeze played with her hair. Mel, on the other hand, tried to look calm, but you could see the nerves creeping in behind his charming smile. Today's date wasn't your typical beach picnic or sunset walk. No, today they were heading out to swim with stingrays. Cindy leaned toward him with a teasing grin. "You're not scared, are you?" Mel laughed, but it came out just a little too nervous. "Scared? Me? Of course not, unless they sting." The boat captain chuckled, reassuring him that the stingrays were gentle creatures, used to human company, but Mel wasn't entirely convinced. As they got closer to the shallow sandbar where dozens of stingrays gracefully glided through the turquoise water, his grip on Cindy's hand tightened just a bit. Cindy noticed, smiling sweetly. "Don't worry, I've got you." It was the perfect mix of teasing and tenderness, and it made Mel relax just a little. The crew handed them snorkel gear, and Cindy was the first to dive in, graceful and fearless. She laughed through her snorkel as the stingrays circled around her feet. Mel stood at the edge of the boat, peering down at the shadowy shapes moving under the water. "Come on, Mel," she called out, splashing water his way. "They're friendlier than you think." He took a deep breath. "You promise they don't bite?" "Not unless you're hiding shrimp in your pocket," she joked. The camera caught the moment perfectly, Mel hesitating for just a second more before finally taking the plunge. The second he hit the water, his expression was priceless. A mixture of shock, thrill, and total disbelief. As one of the stingrays brushed past his leg, Mel let out a startled laugh that quickly turned into a boyish grin. Okay, that's not so bad." Cindy swam over, holding his hand again. "See, you're a natural." They floated together, surrounded by gentle rays gliding like silk beneath the surface. The moment turned from funny to unexpectedly romantic. Their laughter echoed across the water, and for a brief second, the world felt perfectly still, just two people lost in the magic of the Caribbean Sea. Cindy looked at him softly and said, "You faced your fear today. I'm proud of you." Mel smiled, still half in disbelief that he was actually doing this. "I guess I'd do just about anything if it means spending the day with you." That line melted hearts everywhere. You could see the sincerity in his eyes. He wasn't just saying it for the cameras, it was real. After the swim, the couple dried off on the deck, wrapped in beach towels and laughter. Cindy couldn't stop teasing him about his little scream when the first stingray brushed by. "I didn't scream," Mel protested, grinning. "Oh, you definitely did. It was kinda cute, though." I shook my head, chuckling. "If you think that was cute, just wait till you see me dance at dinner later." That sparked another round of laughter as they clinked glasses of tropical punch. The chemistry between them was undeniable. Every look, every touch felt effortless, like two people who genuinely enjoyed being together, even when things got a little unpredictable. Later, as the boat headed back toward shore, the sun began to set in a fiery orange glow. Cindy leaned her head on Mel's shoulder, and he wrapped an arm around her. The nerves and excitement of the day melted into pure contentment. "It's funny," Mel said softly. "I came here scared out of my mind, and now I don't want to leave the water." Cindy smiled up at him. "That's what happens when you take a leap. Sometimes the best moments are the ones that scare you a little first." It was one of those rare reality TV moments that didn't feel forced or overproduced. Just real emotion, laughter, and a touch of vulnerability. Viewers could see it. The connection between Mel and Cindy was growing deeper with every shared adventure. As the camera pulled back, the two stood together on the bow of the boat, wind in their hair, smiles on their faces, surrounded by an endless stretch of Caribbean blue. The stingray date might have started with fear and hesitation, but it ended in warmth and laughter, a reminder that love often begins when you step out of your comfort zone. Back on shore, Cindy couldn't resist one last joke as they wrapped up the day. "So are you ready for round 2 tomorrow? Maybe sharks this time?" Mel's eyes widened. "Let's not get carried away now." She laughed and looped her arm through his. "Okay, fine. Maybe just a romantic dinner instead." "That," he said with a grin, "I can handle." The two walked down the dock as the last light of sunset faded behind them, hand in hand, teasing, laughing, completely caught up in their own little world. It wasn't just a date, it was a story of courage, connection, and unexpected joy. Mel faced his fear, Cindy's playful energy kept the day light and full of laughter, and together they created one of the sweetest, most memorable moments of the season. And while the Stingrays might have stolen the spotlight for a moment, it was clear by the end who truly made waves that day: Mel and Cindy, a couple proving that sometimes the scariest adventures can bring out the most beautiful parts of love. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.